Hey everybody, welcome to probably the coldest day in Colorado history for 30 years. Right now it's -3 degrees Fahrenheit. That's like -19 degrees Celsius. We're in that territory, and we're gonna see how the classic Citroen 2CV, the 2CV, performs in the snow. Now we probably have a good 3-4 inches of snow right now, so we're gonna get this thing out in an unplowed field where the car was designed to excel and see how it performs going through the snow. Now this car was stored inside this our studio here, where it was right around 15 degrees Fahrenheit, which is still really cold. So we're about to do a cold start, and hopefully we can get this thing running. Now this is a 1982 2CV, so it is powered by a flat to a horizontally opposed 2-cylinder engine that makes right around 29 horsepower. It's got a carburetor on it, of course, and we are up here at like 6,000 feet above sea level, so all of these things, especially with the cold, do not bode well for a cold start. But Case, why don't you pay attention to the engine there, and we'll see if we can get it fired up. So I think I'm going to use all the choke I can get. Let's see how she does. Give it a quick spin. Ooh, battery's sounding a little tired there. Oh! Wow, now that is some French engineering. So this car has been sitting for a few weeks, pull the choke out, and even at these really cold temperatures, it fired right into life. That was super impressive. So I'm gonna let it warm up here for just a couple of minutes, and then we're gonna get her out in the snow and see how she performs.
It's not a large vehicle, is it?
No, and it is not a warm day, is it?
No, it's not.
Let me get this heater going. So this is, of course, air cooled. That's gonna change some flaps around and
gonna change our lives.
Direct some engine heat into the cabin. We'll put our seatbelts on just so that the YouTube police don't come after us.
So that we don't get demonetized?
You know it. So let's talk a little bit about this car. This car was developed in post-war, well, it was actually developed for pre-war France, but debuted in post-war France.
Right.
And part of the reason they went with air cooling is because on really cold days like this, antifreeze wasn't as common as it is today.
Yeah.
So people kept these cars outside. They wanted to make sure that the engines would still run.
Didn't want the coolant to freeze and crack the block or anything like that.
Exactly right.
And you're very impressed actually with how quickly this started up, because I mean we haven't started up, what, in at least a week?
Yeah, for sure.
Not two.
Yeah, it's been sitting there for quite some time.
Now these are really skinny tires that are on the Citroen, which actually might be a really great benefit to us.
It might be, yeah. It might just slice right through that snow, get some traction on the surface underneath. And the other cool thing is that these cars are super light. We're talking like under 1,500 pounds.
Yeah, so it doesn't take a whole lot to get it moving.
And actually, look at that. So, not bad at all.
We're cruising.
So of course, these are front-wheel drive cars.
Yeah.
And with the engine in the front, you do have some weight over the front wheels.
What little weight there is in this car, it's over the front wheels.
So we got a little bit of a hill here. Let's see if we can get up. Now I'm gonna go into first. We can try a second gear start too.
Second gear start is bold. We've got very little power as it is.
Being really gentle there on the accelerator.
I think horsepower is a bigger issue on getting up a snowy hill in this than traction.
You know, traction's really impressive.
This is really good.
So we recently did a video where we took our classic Volkswagen Beetle out here, and I would say that this is doing
oversteer.
This is doing equally as well.
Yeah, I mean, I'd say the conditions were pretty comparable to what they are right now, and I mean, so far we haven't even gotten close to getting stuck.
Look how narrow these tire tracks are.
Yeah, even with us sliding around a little bit.
You get a little slide going here.
This is the only time anyone's ever going to drift a 2CV. So I remember in the Volkswagen at one point, you stopped on the hill to see if you could get going with no momentum.
Right about here.
Yeah.
Should we see what happens?
Yeah, let's see.
So be very gentle on the accelerator. It's actually pretty good. We got some wheel spin going, but we're moving.
Still.
Oh no.
Are we going to get stuck?
Oh no!
Come on.
Here, let's back on down. We'll try it again. Because all the commenters complained, I will try a second gear start, but in the little 2CV, I don't think that's going to help.
Yeah, we don't really have a lot of torque.
That's just grinding the clutch.
That's painful, yeah.
Here, we'll try first gear one more time. Come on, buddy.
You can do it.
Oh, look at that!
Oh, we're moving. Front wheel drive,
good.
man. Oh.
I let off. Now, there is an old 2CV trick which we should try.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, there is.
Is it doing a J-turn?
It is not. You know, so 2CVs are known to be almost impossible to roll over.
Yeah.
Unless you're doing a J-turn.
Really?
And then they're almost,
that a thing?
yeah, they're almost bound to roll over. They used to have competitions in France back in the day, where if you could roll over your 2CV, they'd give you a new one.
And that's how you won the
And then someone figured out, well, if you do a J-turn, they roll over.
Okay,
but
so
no,
we're not going to do that today.
the trick is essentially to turn this into a rear-wheel drive car by backing up steep hills. So I'm going to stop here in the middle of the snowy field, steepest part. You ready?
I have an inkling that this is going to make no difference.
In reverse?
Yeah. Does reverse give you more traction?
Yeah, spinning. Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no.
I think we are out of luck.
Seems to do better forward.
Yeah.
Now, do you think that they ever sold snow tires for these in France? I bet they did.
Yeah, I'm sure they did. I mean, I wonder too at what point, because I feel like didn't for a while people kind of sipe their own tires. I mean,
yeah, maybe there were mods that people were doing at one point.
Yeah, but I mean, unless you were in some really, really terrible conditions, I'd say you wouldn't really need it because
It's doing pretty good.
We're not struggling much at all.
Yeah, and of course,
you can keep a little bit of momentum.
Here in the States, like tire options on 2CVs in general are incredibly limited. But even still, on these somewhat worn all-season tires, it's doing really, really well. Yeah, it's actually really pretty impressive. I think the weight's a big deal.
Yeah.
And I even think that the skinny tires help it out.
Yeah, and as far as competition between this and the other people's car that we've tested in the snow so far, which was the Volkswagen Beetle, I would say that the Beetle looked like more fun to drive in the snow because it's rear-wheel drive, so you can slide it around a little bit. But how do you think this compares in terms of usability, actually being able to get somewhere?
In terms of usability, I might think that this is almost better.
Yeah.
Because those tires, especially on this kind of soily surface, they're just cutting right through there.
Yeah.
You know, and we're able to kind of grip down. Here, we'll try going down some of these little steep hills. See how it does on some of these little ravines. Are you ready?
Oh man.
The other nice thing, Case, which you have to talk about, is a crazy ground clearance we have. Do a handbrake turn?
Will it do a handbrake turn?
Not really.
Not really. It's not a great handbrake.
No, the super soft suspension. There we go.
Hey!
Got a little bit of drift going. The super soft suspension in the 2CV is great for situations like this, and it's also great because we probably have 7-8 inches of ground clearance in an era where a lot of modern SUVs are 6, 7 in some cases.
Even a lot of vehicles that claim to be off-road capable, that claim to be rugged. Try not to hit Alex.
There we go.
Look at that. Yeah.
Got a little bit of a slide going. Yeah, it is definitely a slow car, but first things first, that lack of power means that you are always able to put power to the ground.
Yeah.
Right? And you're not constantly spinning up tires. And the lightweight, narrow tires, the whole combination makes this pretty good in the snow. Last thing we'll try is the brakes. See how those work?
Oh yeah, do a braking test.
Of course, no ABS brakes.
Yeah.
As long as you keep just a little bit of momentum. Ready?
See it.
Threshold braking.
Ooh. Yeah.
We'll pump them a little bit.
Definitely, you know, it was sliding. It got off center a little bit, but again, this is such a lightweight vehicle. It doesn't take that much to get it moving or to get it stopped.
And I think the big takeaway here is the handling is much more predictable than the Volkswagen.
Yeah.
I mean, it's fun to slide the Volkswagen around, but if you're not expecting it, it can be a little bit alarming.
And all that weight in the back can really make it swing around.
Yeah. Well, we know the 2CV does really well in 3 to 4 inches of snow, but now my dad and I have come back out here to Tumbleweed Ranch where we have 9 to 10 inches. That's like 24, 23 centimeters worth of snow. And as you can see, I'm pretty buried in here. So we're going to get the 2CV out again and see how it does in the really, really deep stuff.
I'll go for it. Oh, look at that. Don't stop, don't stop. Don't hit the truck. Oh, look at him go. stuck yet, but he's getting close to it. No, he's stuck. But luckily he's up on the hill so he can back down and go the other way. He might be stuck. No, he might get out going downhill. Front wheel drive on that 2CV, working very hard. Here he comes into the fresh stuff. Can he make it up this hill? Oh, I think he may get stuck. You gotta go up the hill and then come flying down, okay?
Yep.
And then go around and try to get up back to the barn.
Push me backwards, and I'll try to.
Just back it up and have him push you through.
I can't back up.
Can't even back up.
Well, don't pull, guys. Give him a push backward. and
Go
then
by
have
the
him get
bumper,
some
yeah.
momentum. All right, there you go. Nice work, boys.
Plowing snow.
All right, now give him a push forward, please.
Okay, you ready?